Greetings, welcome to Service Scholars Academy lectures. Today we'll be focusing on general agriculture, and our first lesson is on land use. So this is Form 3 agriculture, and our key concepts under this chapter will be physical farm planning, crop rotation, rainfall, timber harvesting and marketing, deforestation, and also we'll look into indigenous knowledge in management and natural resources. Now, in Form 1 and 2, you were introduced to forms of land use, land tenure, and the historical background of land tenure in Zimbabwe. Effects of population growth to land use and different farming systems were also dealt with in detail in Form 2. This session of the chapter will introduce physical farm planning, its importance, and how it plays an important role in deciding forms and types of land use. It is important that land being used for crop production be used sustainably without deteriorating. To achieve this, farmers should practice crop rotation. You will be exposed to the principles of crop rotation, its advantages, and designing of crop rotation cycles in order to be able to grow crops sustainably on the same field or plots. Rainfall is one of the most important environmental factors influencing agricultural activities and forms of land use in Zimbabwe. The aspect of rainfall, namely distribution, effectiveness, reliability, intensity, and how these affect agricultural activities and land uses will be discussed. Forestry and wildlife management are forms of land use that will also be discussed in this chapter. To help you understand in management of natural resources, harvesting, marketing of forest trees, and deforestation will also be studied. The suggested activities will help you to understand the key concepts of in a participatory learning approach. Now let's delve into physical farm planning. Now what are we looking at? This is the drafting or planning of farm management. It involves allocating resources to enterprises and sketching or drawing maps of farm layout. Physical farm planning results in land being used for various activities according to its suitability, resources, and the objectives of the farmer. Farm planning enables most profitable and sustainable land use. Land on the farm is divided into units according to their suitability for different agricultural activities. The importance of physical farm planning is that it enables farmers to achieve their goals in an organized and efficient manner with reduced labor cost. Now let's look into the factors. That involves physical farm planning. So farm planning involves different procedures which include A, determining a state or stating goals of the farm or operation. So the goals are an expression of intent by the farmer. These will be achieved by undertaking farm production for the period under consideration. The goals stated will be the driving force for the farm enterprise. B. Listing the resources available on the farm. Physical resources include land, labor, machinery, and also labor resources include money. Now C, assessment of labor needs. This involves the determination of desirable skills, type of hiring or engagement, that is temporary or permanent labor, machinery type, capacity, and the age of the machinery, the irrigation capacity of the available water for summer and winter crops, sources of the capital, and also interest rates on capital, as well as building and plans available on the farm are detrimental to farm planning. D. Listing the feasible crops and livestock enterprise that can be carried out on the farm. There is need to identify resources required by each enterprise. Identify and list constraints on or limiting factors against each enterprise as well as enterprise combination. Some constraints can be labor availability, skills, markets, land suitability for an enterprise, building plans, and irrigation capacity. Monitoring the results, that's E. This helps in comparing what one has planned and what has happened and how it can easily be modified. F. Evaluating the physical farm planning process.